Next
Steelers.
up, let's go with our only other, I think, could maybe start in specific situations. Let's go with Jameis Winston with the New Orleans Saints.
So this brings me to Raphael's question in the chat. Steelers need a quarterback. Cousins fit in Pittsburgh. No, but Jameis does. And I'm glad that we saved Jameis for this last person we're going to talk about today. I don't think Pittsburgh's going to get rid of Pickett right away. They should. They should. One thing I've learned in the NFL, if they're not working out, if they're not doing it for you, Josh Rosen, many others, Zach Wilson, move on. At this point, Kenny Pickett's a nobody. He's nothing. He's a zero burger. He's awful. He's just trash. Jameis can sling the ball around, but he's not a good winner. He's not a winner at all. But
damn, he's fun.
He's so fun.
He's so fun.
You have Pickens, you have Deontay, and Najee and Jalen Warren. Like, they can make some noise with Jameis Winston. This guy's only, 29 years old, about to be 30 years old. He's put up massive fantasy numbers throughout his career. Massive. But he's also thrown 30 interceptions in 1 year. He's an interception master. That's what he does. He doesn't get the opportunities he should. I don't know why Derek Carr is still starting. Derek Carr is awful. Derek Carr is benchable. Derek Carr is washed. We need to see Jameis in there. Are we going to see Jameis this week? Do we have any news on that?
Jameis is the projected starter for this weekend.
Because on Sleeper, they still have Derek Carr projected as the starter.
I don't know why. He's got a second concussion of the season. There's no way he is starting this weekend.
Ronald, we're all descendants of dinosaurs, buddy. Aren't we?
Oh, we're back to the cassowaries again.
Those things are awesome. But anyway, Jameis Winston, where would you like to see him go? I know I threw out Pittsburgh. That's probably not going to happen because Kenny Pickett. Where do we see a great landing spot for Jameis Winston coming up? Is he going to back up or is he going to start? Because he has never proved in the last 2 years, at least, dating back to 2 years, he has not shown that he can be a starter because he hasn't been on the field.
Why not the Saints? Why not keep rolling it back? He loves New Orleans. New Orleans loves him. Maybe they move on from Derek Carr. I know they just got him. They just signed him to a contract, but it's not working. They're 5-7 with Derek Carr.
Yeah, but what are they going to be with Jameis Winston? They're not even giving him the opportunity until Carr gets hurt.
Here's the thing.
That's the problem.
Jameis Winston could absolutely suck next year and get him into a position for a high draft pick. Or he could ball out and they make the playoffs. I mean, it's the NFC South. It's the weakest division in all of football by far. 6-6 is your divisional winner right now.
Do you think it's the weakest?
I do. The NFC South and the AFC South are generally the worst divisions in football. Right now, the AFC South has 3 playoff teams.
What?
They have 2 7-5 teams. They have 1 8-4 team. And then
Texans,
you got the Tennessee Titans.
Texans, Colts, and who else? Titans aren't going to make the playoffs.
The Jaguars are currently 8-4, and then
Jaguars.
Texans and Colts are 7-5 with the 6th and 7th seeds.
Dang, the AFC South. The AFC is such a disappointment this season. We thought it was going to be a monster. Like,
Dave and I talked about this on Wednesday, how literally the AFC and NFC just completely switched. It used to be the AFC was the powerhouse. The NFC had like 2 or 3 teams, and this year it's completely different. The AFC has 2 or 3 teams, and the NFC is a monster.
AFC is just so scattered right now. But anyway, back to Jameis Winston. The guy can throw, but the problem is, like I said, he hasn't been given the opportunities to throw or to showcase his talents. So it's going to be hard for him to get a starting job, especially with all these other guys we just named. And you look at the teams around, Patriots, Saints, there's many more that need quarterbacks. Those are going to be filled up by rookies.
So the teams that I kind of listed myself that needed quarterbacks, the ones that I was really considering, Cardinals, they have Kyler Murray, but there's so much talk about them drafting a rookie instead. I think they're going to go Marvin Harrison Jr. You got the Falcons. They might go rookie in the draft. The people talk about the Bears, even with Justin Fields. They probably will go with a rookie in the draft if they take a rookie. The Raiders, I think, desperately need a quarterback. The Rams need a succession plan. I don't think Stetson Bennett is going to be the guy. He's been on the PUP list the entire season. The Vikings will need a quarterback if both of them walk. Patriots probably going to get a rookie. The Giants have been rumored about getting another quarterback. If so, it's going to be a rookie. The Buccaneers and the Commanders, if we're talking about any of these teams, I think Jameis Winston goes back to the Saints where he fits well with. He fits with the team that, again, the city likes him. He loves the city. I don't see him going anywhere else.
I mean, that's a great
And maybe
fit.
he knows that he's not a starter. He's a prime backup quarterback. And maybe that's, you just understand sometimes that that's what you are.
The one thing I love about Jameis, and I'll leave it at this, he is a team player. He's always been about the team. Even his days in Tampa, if he has to sit on the bench, he'll support his guys. He is he's a scumbag, or he was, with the whole, we don't want to talk about the past, of course, but you take all that out of it, which is very hard to do. He is a team player. He's a generally loved player in the locker room. He can be goofy at times, eating W's, right?